a post 101.3, vibing with Shay on this Good Wisdom Wednesday. You feel me? I hope everyone doing good out there. For everyone who do not know who I am, let me introduce myself. I am Shayla J, known as Shayla J Swimwear, known for keeping the women and the men laced in the hottest swimsuits, keeping them looking good on the runway and getting ready for the photo shoots and everything. But I have recently transitioned over to spirituality. My life is about spirituality. I still love the swimsuit, still do my thing. You can still shop that at ShaylaJSwimwear.com. But, I'm all about spirituality. So that's what I'm going to be bringing you on these Wisdom Wednesdays. Some inner wisdom, spirituality, emotional growth, and inner intelligence, little midweek pick me up, sprinkled in with a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But ultimately, I am here to vibe out with you for the hour. You're here to vibe out with me for the hour. You feel me? So I hope y'all doing great. The weather looking good. It's picking up. It's not so cold anymore. I heard that it's supposed to be snowing again around 31st. In the beginning, I was excited about the snow. Oh, it's snow. We get to play, make some snowmen and stuff. But again, this is the third time. The third time in Georgia in about 1 month, ain't it? I'm tired. But I'm glad it's looking better today. Looking nice outside. But still praying for LA. Lord help us. Still praying for LA. Jesus. LA been burning for 7 days and 7 nights. Jesus Christ. But for real, though, I'm really praying for LA, pray that they can get all those fires under control and get everything, done what they have to do with that. It's been some weird things going down in LA. The fires have exposed some underground tunnels, which is, a lot of people have been talking about those underground tunnels, For a lot of people, it's not a surprise. It's just the proof at this point. But, in 2019, LA had a smart city committee made up of elected officials and city departments that was covered to bring LA, to make a new LA. They call it LA 2.0. They was already planning to make a LA 2.0. It's kind of strange that the fires broke out and burning everything down so they can go on, get this project moving in even faster. But, I'm going to keep my conspiracy theorists to myself, But it's been fires a lot all over the world, y'all. It's been fires in Ghana. A fire in Ghana destroyed the entire clothing market, the biggest clothing market they have in Ghana, in Continental. And it was another fire on a dam. A volcano erupted in Hawaii. People seeing spaceships and orbs flying in the sky. The government was recently testing AI robots in McDonald's to see how they work and stuff. Trump trying to take away citizens' birthrights. Lord, anybody else feel like Roku been trying to tell us something for months and months and months and years on that Roku station, on that Roku home screen? All you see is chaos. The robot flying, walking around the city look like he tearing everything up. You got some volcanoes erupting. That just happened in Hawaii. You got some fires and smoke around. That's going down in LA. Y'all, I'm just saying, stay aware and be vigilant because the signs are around us. And I don't want to sound like those old people, y'all know, because, all your life you've been hearing the world coming to an end, y'all. Jesus is coming and this and that. But, Revelation's been having me in a chokehold, and Revelation's been revelating, and I'm just saying, y'all better stay your word. Y'all better be protected. Y'all better stay protected out here. Stay vigilant. That's all I'm saying. And TikTok is back. Give it up for TikTok. Yeah, TikTok is back. So y'all can stop calling the police. All right, y'all don't got to flood the police lines no more. The TikTok is gone, Someone please call 911. They were cutting up calling the police. TikTok just has got shut down. Not making money anymore. Y'all, but for real though, that tripped me out that they was flooding the police lines about TikTok being shut down. But one thing I can say about TikTok, I'm not gonna lie, TikTok is the most informative app out there, if you ask me. It's the most informative app, compared to Instagram, Facebook. Twitter been so dead to me. I let Twitter go so long ago. I don't even know what y'all tweeting about. But Instagram have a little community over there, especially on the spiritual side. There's a lot of information that's given over there. If you lost in the sauce, you can get on TikTok and find some things out real quick. You've been and got on TikTok and went down a rabbit hole. That be me all the time. But what I can say about TikTok, it really did enlighten me that I was on a spiritual journey. When I was going through my little spiritual awakening, TikTok did help me out with that. I figured a lot out from TikTok. And it was in 2022 when I realized that I was on something called a spiritual awakening. I was on a spiritual journey, and TikTok helped me figure that out. So in 2022, that's when I became fully aware that I was going through a spiritual journey. I felt like I was now understanding all the sadness, depression, anxiety, and questioning. It was needed to purge my soul, baby. I was soul searching. I was wondering, what's my purpose and the point of life? Baby, what is life all about? I was more so like, stuck in my thoughts about this. I was more soaking every day about, life's stupid. It don't make no sense. Over here, snot coming out, crying, sliding down the wall and stuff. Boy, life had me messed up, boy. I was like, what is this about, And I was wondering, why the F am I here? Like, what are we supposed to be doing? It felt pointless. Like, I was like, God just put us here to play Barbie dolls. Like, we just here playing Barbie dolls. Like, we go to work, we come home. Some of us got a family, some of us don't. Most of us chasing a chick all our lives. The people that got it, some of us get to hang out, some of us don't. And then, we get old and die. I was like, what is this all about? And, I did find out something deeper on that, but that's another topic. I'm going to save that for another day. Why are we here on earth? But, I was just feeling down and out. Feel like I failed in my business. Feel like, I'm not good enough. Maybe I just don't deserve to be successful. Like, this something ain't right. But it was just hard to stay positive, like when the facts are apparent, like you did miss out on the opportunity to get that store, like for your business, and now that shit did. Like you did miss out on that, some stuff was going down here, like stuff was apparent. So it wasn't like I was beat myself up about some stuff that's going on in my mind. Like, it's hard to stay positive when the facts are apparent. But after being especially after I took the job at this daycare, y'all, when my baby started school, he was 3 years old, started daycare. I started right with him. Javin, we both are present. We're both here. He went to school and I went and got a job, baby. And boy, did they trick me well. I went in that job for the daycare, y'all, and I sat in with the big kids. I thought I was going to be with the big dogs, the 3 and up. They know how to go to the bathroom on their own, more independent in life and stuff. Baby, when I started, they floated me right onto that little baby room every day. That was my room, the baby room. Now, auntie love the kids. I love the kids, no lie. That's why I got a job. I really do like the kids. But, baby, my baby was 3 and I got him up out them diapers. My baby was 3 and he know how to go get on that toilet and drop that load when I had to change them diapers every day. I was like, oh, I know this ain't where I'm supposed to be. I just had refused to be stuck somewhere that I didn't want to be, okay? And shout out to the women of Elite Children Learning Center. Those sisters know what they doing over there, I ain't never doubt them. I need my baby to start speaking full sentences before he starts school. Like, he was talking really well, way better than the average. But when I ask you a question, I need you to know and be able to answer it fully. So I wasn't quite comfortable, with him going to school by himself yet. But that is when the search began, y'all. It was like I really was like pushed to find my happiness. And that's when my spiritual journey was like really, really on go. So like I started watching all those live TikTok videos. They was randomly popping up on my feed, right? I felt like God was giving me messages through there. I guess because TikTok is where I was the most. Like that's where, I was on the most. So I just started seeing a lot of random messages pop up or whatever. And I was like, a lot of time I resonated. I resonated with what they were saying. I started feeling like, okay, y'all talking to me. Because how you know what I'm going through? How you all up in my business like that? Telling me, they was giving advice and stuff. So I liked it. I started watching more and more to the point where I was like intrigued. I even like the tarot card readers. Like I liked how they read the cards, how they popped out, how they got the messages, how they was even able to interpret the messages and give people guidance. Like that was good. That was great for me. I love how they help people. And like I believe in my spirit angels and spirit guides. I believe in messages from the universe and my dreams and stuff. And I was tapping in more, experiencing, interpreting my dreams and messages that I was receiving. I ain't gonna go into all of that, but basically like, it was getting dreams a lot. And then also it was like happening in the physical. Like say for instance, if I dream about snakes, and then I'm driving a week later and I run over a snake. And then I see a girl on a video talking about a snake. Like, oh, this is adding up. Like, I'm catching on. I'm paying attention. Like, I'm receiving these messages. But, like, through me continually searching for answers about my life, and trying to reveal my own story, things I need to do and guidance I need to follow, and, finding my true self and really my purpose in life. I wanted to help others do it as well, So that was in 2022, and things have changed up. I'm feeling a lot better now. Not all known and everything. I know a lot, and I've gained a lot of wisdom, and I learned a lot of things. So that's what I'm here to do, guys. Spread the knowledge and help y'all tap in with your inner self as well. You feel me? When we come back, we're going to talk about what is a spiritual awakening and how do you even know you're going through one. All right, let's pay these bills, as our boy City would say. Hey, I've got my reasons. Hey, man, DJ done put me on a new song. Hey, that's my new jam right there. Hey, everybody got their reasons out there. Don't explain it to nobody, okay? You got your own reason why God told you to do something. You don't got to explain Nathaniel, okay? All right, so while we back, y'all, we're supposed to be talking about how do you know you're going through a spiritual awakening? A spiritual level up is what I call it. You feel me? A soul level up, a soul calling. But so if you ever feel like you're in the most down and out period in life and you just can't shake it, and you are now desperately, I'm talking about desperately, searching for some answers, then you may very well be going through a spiritual awakening. And although there are different levels of a spiritual awakening, whether it's completely traumatizing, that's losing a loved one, traumatizing like something like this in LA, losing your house, in a day, something, really traumatizing, or it can be a sudden realization about something that you may need to do or change, but it all starts with the urge to deeper understand something in your life, And for me, it was my purpose. And what's the point of life and why am I here? Okay. Like I was unfulfilled to the point of depression. And I just thought that what it was, like, okay, I'm like depressed right now. I'm like, I am depressed. I diagnosed myself. I was like, I have bipolar depression. Some days I'm good, some days I'm not. All right, bipolar with that thing. I was sad some days and happy some days. I don't know what was going on, but it's all about for me, that's what it was for me. And I remember first hearing the term spiritual journey, when I was researching what a tarot card meant, because I heard that lady on their TikTok talking about this is the third step in a spiritual awakening. And I was like, what the hell? What's a spiritual awakening? Because that third step sound like my step right now. Like I didn't had that third step before. So I done went and did my research. I had went and Google, and I was quite intrigued on what I was finding out about myself, how I was going through something called a spiritual awakening. So Like, it was some weird things going on, y'all. I was oddly waking up between the hours of 3 and 5 o'clock, like, very often. And I've been hearing, I know now, like, that's the hour of the Lord, that's the hour that God called you to come talk to him. There's no distractions or whatnot, whatever. But yeah, that's like one of the things that you may go through, if you are trying to realize like it's something happening. But yeah, you will like oddly start waking up in the middle of the damn night. I'm talking about 3 to 5 in the morning very often. I was alone by choice. Like, I wanted to be in hermit mode. I don't know why. I just wanted to be away from everyone. And I questioned my entire existence. Like, I just felt disconnected and depressed. And I simply thought that's what it was. But nope, a spiritual awakening is a journey. And baby, it's some steps on that journey, okay? So if you feeling like you want a spiritual awakening, let me fill you in on some steps that can get you on through, baby, because I'm telling you, this journey ain't for the weak. If you ever hear people talking about, they always talking about the chosen ones and y'all think it's for the weak and blah, 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 I don't know all about being chosen, but it's definitely not for the weak, and you gonna need to be intentional about that work you put in if you want to get on through this journey. So some steps I learned that you need to get through on this journey. So I learned you have to clear and heal your chakras or your energy. That's another topic we'll get on. Your chakras are like the energy powerhouse in your body. Okay, that's how you control all your emotions and all of that. But yeah, I learned you had to clear and heal that chakra energy. And God and your angels and your ancestors will guide you if you really seek them, okay? Like I said, you're going to be desperate. So you're really going to seek them. So the first step, that desire to want more, that urge of fulfillment, that unsettling feeling, that I have to figure it out feeling, And, for me, why am I here? What is my purpose? There's got to be more to life, the things that was causing my little depression, whatever. So that's the first step. The first step is the desire, the breakdown, I'm so down and out. Lord, do it for me. You just can't take it no more. God, take the wheel, please, please, please. I can't take it anymore, okay? So that's the step number 1. Step 2 is the search. That's when you start the search. That's when you start doing research. That's when you start trying to figure out. That's when you start going within and seeing what is it that's really triggering me? What is it that's really holding me back? What is it that's really my damn problem? So you need to practice clearing your chakras so you can receive and give energy and messages you need on your journey, okay? You will need to read, get insightful, read about these things, understand, become knowledgeable, okay? Meditate. That's tapping in with your inner self. That's calming your nerves. That's listening to you, listening to your higher self, listening to the God within you, okay? Try to be open to receive messages. The more you dig, the more you'll be led to a message that will make you search deeper, and the more you go, the more you'll know, to discovering yourself, your purpose, and have full control, okay, over your emotions in your life, and be light and love, because it's grace that's going to connect you with your blessings. And grace is not easy to master, but when you understand, you can be intentional about it, okay? I might tap into a little meditation I had about that. I had a whole meditation about being grateful. But we're going to tap into that after these steps, okay? So the third step is the purging stage, okay? You are going to start releasing those negative thought patterns, emotions, and things and people that no longer align with what you are becoming. You go through this hermit mode. Remember, I was telling y'all I was going through the hermit mode. You go through this hermit mode where you're alone a lot. You are releasing and rebuilding, okay? So in that hermit mode, while you over there alone, it's so much shadow work. Shadow work, y'all. Shadow work is sitting in your ish. Sitting in your ish, feeling those feelings, crying it out, letting it out, understanding, just being in it, releasing it, okay? Feel and release. So it's a lot of crying in that hermit stage while you're alone. There's a lot of letting go of things. There's a lot of realizing things. And, you eventually start feeling better once you start releasing those things. But you are essentially unblocking and dismantling all of those energies, those thought patterns that broke you down and hindered you from prospering. All that stuff that was holding you back, all that negative energy that was pent up in you, all of that you needed to just let go, flow, and release so you can receive the positive energy that you need from God and the universe, okay? You are letting all of that go, and you are mastering your emotions and controlling your feelings and understanding things and realizing that everything is not happening to you. Some things out here in these streets happening for you, okay? So stop crying about everything. Some things are happening for you, okay? So shift your perspective. Go ahead and let's shift that perspective. Oh man, this happened to me. Golly, what is God trying to show me? What I need to learn? What He trying to tell me? But you need to focus and listen and have no outside confusion or influences on your moods or thoughts. That's why you have to be alone, okay? That's why it's most important that you be alone, because God needs you to hear Him and learn to trust your intuition for whatever He's guiding you to do about yourself, okay? Because He's going to be teaching you to know Him, trust your intuition, and be obedient, because He's going to need you to trust Him to catch you when you let yourself go and be free of any fears and thoughts that's altering your mind, so you can give, so He can give you what you need mentally or physically, okay? So the last step, that's the step when everything starts getting better. You start receiving and slowly slowly unveiling of reality. It's the receiving and the slowly unveiling of reality that you seeing that you've been putting in all this work and things are coming to fruition. You understand yourself more and you understand your purpose in life more. You are more in tune with yourself and what you want. Everything that you've been manifesting, praying, and working hard on starts slowly coming on in, right? Slowly coming to fruition. You seeing the fruits of your labor, and all your efforts to heal yourself and be obedient and yearning for God are paying off in your favor, So life gets better, you're sitting there being faithful and sitting in your promises and living in your new lifestyle. All right? So those are the steps. And when you get up in it, you're going to be grinding. You're going to be grinding hard, So shout out to all the people that's on this spiritual journey. You are not alone. You are never alone, There's always a community. There's always a tribe to match your vibe. And they out there, you just got to find. They probably on TikTok, y'all. They probably on TikTok. Just letting y'all know, And now that I'm here, vibing with Post 101.3, my new home on this Wisdom Wednesday, guess where else is at? Right here on Post 101.3, vibing with Shay on a Wisdom Wednesday. You feel me? Now, make sure y'all have that app downloaded. You feel me? Download the Post 101.3 app. It's on Google Play and it's in your app stores. You feel me? On your phone. So you got to make sure you stay tuned in, because how you going to get some wisdom on a Wednesday? Tell a friend to tell a friend, to tune in. I got some affirmations to leave y'all with. Hey, say it with me loud and proud. I am bold and courageous. I am divinely guided and supported. I am the creator of my life. All right, until next Wednesday, vibing with Shay. I'll be hollering at y'all.